common foods that we are consuming regularly that may be contributing to those symptoms we call stomach ulcers. Number one of them is the spices. The spices are good, but when you take too much of these spices without sufficient protein in your diet, it's going to be eroding the delicate walls of your intestine. Hot spices like ginger, black pepper, turmeric, negro pepper, alligator pepper, all such peppers, all hot peppers like that, must be taken, and some wines too, must be taken in moderation because they may erode the delicate walls if you take them continuously without a protein buffer to help you. The next one are the acidic foods. A lot of people are moving about with highly acidic body because of the acidic food, too much acidic food in our diet today. And when it continues over time, it may create inflammation because of the imbalance between the acid and the alkaline. And so many of us go about saying we have stomach ulcer, they have stomach ulcer, whereas it is just the imbalance of the acid and alkaline. The next aspect is the protein, the absence of protein, sufficient protein in our diet. Protein is the building block, and a lot of people are not getting enough day by day. And as long as you don't get enough protein, so many injuries could be occurring. It is protein that is needed and required to heal all these wounds that are occurring in our stomach, both physically and internally. I mean, externally and internally. But when we don't take protein seriously in our diet, what you get, over time, people come up complaining of stomach ulcers here and there. And whereas they are complaining of the stomach, they are still consuming acidic foods. And that's why you hear people saying they ate rice, stomach was paining them. Why? Because of the acids. Because there are too much acids already. And so they continue to. The next is absence of probiotics. Fermented foods are missing. We need to emphasize and remind ourselves. Fermented foods like fermented millet, yogurt, good quality yogurt, not the sugary yogurt you say. I mean, local fermented condiments we use in our food instead of the bouillon cubes you are using. These are the things that are missing in our diet. When they are not there, then over time you'll be saying that there will be an imbalance. It creates an imbalance. And that imbalance is what many of us call stomach ulcers. And the next one is too much of the antibiotics, overuse of antibiotics. We use it a lot. And so the antibiotics over time destroys the good and the bad gut bacteria. And the next we say is after some days or weeks, months or years, we say we have stomach ulcer. We continue saying we have, and whereas the ulcers are there according to them, those people saying they have stomach ulcer, they are still consuming the antibiotics, creating a wide imbalance, destroying the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. And guess what? There is another one which many of us are not taking seriously, and that is stress, both physically and mentally. A lot of us are extremely stressed. You may argue with this one, but I tell you, when you continue consistently over time with both emotional and physical stress, you may sustain an injury. I'm speaking this from my experience because I have handled some people who also confirmed that their own feelings started as a result of certain form of emotional and physical stress. Don't forget to click the follow button if you like this message.